Leo Leyens. I'm from artist from Germany. I studied photography in Essen and then moved to Bordeaux to finish my fine arts bachelor there, and then now live in Brussels since 2 years and just finished my master degrees at ERC. And I'm working a lot in a collective called platform.org, which is a radio collective. We try to do moments of diffusion of sound and get into different spaces and connect with people, build up a community radio. In the iMAL, I'm presenting not really a piece, it's more than like a insight into the collective research we did with the platform.org collective. So even if there's my name written next to the piece, it's more like a collective progress that we started since 2 years of, and it's called, now we called it la brèche, which means the crack, it's a bit a metaphor for many things. And if you see it in the iMAL, it's a kind of a shelter, because it's a bit representing our practice of building up a shelter in the web, a shelter inside capitalism, a real shelter in the environment when we go out to do events or radio moments. In this installation, you get access to different tools that we built. So there's a little box hosting the radio transmitter that we use to do community local FM radio. And when you go into the exposition, you're invited to yourself turn it up and turn on the pirate radio station, which is emitting locally. Then there's also a little mobile server, and all of this is running on a battery. Then what else you see is, for example, also some archives for moments when we went into different places, for example in the Pyrenees, and do field recordings to do sound creation. What is also really present in the installation is what is called a watt meter, which is a kind of monitor that shows the actual consumption of energy. There's one watt meter showing the consumption of the whole installation. In two ways, you can see the actual consumption of what is going out in energy at the moment, so it's like 50-60 watt, and you can see the sum of energy that has been consumed since the beginning of the installation. This for us also with the platform collective and also for my personal practice since a while is really important to get more conscious about our consumption and to just learn and demystify what the tools that as artists we use, what these tools consume, need to work. And then what else, you can find some cassettes with some archives and also a book that we just released with the collective called Les radios partout, la radio ne s'arrête jamais, which is a little journal about the last residency we did, where we built up a local radio station in Dordogne in France. I think there's a lot different points to work on, but for me really one of the first ones actually for the art scene and also for art institutions and also just individuals is to get conscious of the tools we use and to get allied or connected with people that work on alternatives of tools, because I think just doing digital art without re-questioning the resources that it takes to have the tools that we use, it's really a bit outdated now. And then of course also to just limit down to be in the degrowth of need. I think it has to pass by this way. We have to ask ourselves where's the limit, and then we don't go beyond.